This is her most recent photo on Instagram. Again, the bob. I think she rocks the bob. It makes her look chic and feminine and grown up. Hey everyone, in today's video, we're gonna be looking at Selena Gomez's hair. Selena has some of the best haircuts and the best hairstyles I've ever seen. I think she has gorgeous, gorgeous hair. I'm always in awe of her haircuts. So today we're gonna be just dissecting her natural texture, her hairstyles, her haircuts. It will give you a bit of an idea of what you should go for if you have similar hair texture or if you're thinking about changing up your hair. We're gonna talk about her bangs. We're gonna talk about all that good stuff. If you don't know who I am, my name is Lena and I'm a haircutting specialist. You can follow me on Instagram at Lena Does Hair. Leave a comment and give a like because it helps grow this channel. So here we go, let's get into the video. Okay, so the first picture I have of Selena is this beautiful picture. I think she looks so happy here. I think her hair just kind of does this like really cool beachy kick, and it looks like it was probably not flat ironed, but like someone went in with like a curling iron and just gave her like really, really soft waves. It looks like she had a couple highlights put in, and it looks like her hair was a little bit more bronzy, or I want to say brassy, which is very common. If you have brown hair and you're trying to put highlights in, your hair is going to go brassy. It looks like she probably had it toned to remove some of that brass. I love that length because it's a good length. It's like that length that is not quite long where it flips on your shoulders, but it's not so short that it's like a straight bob. It's a textured bob. So if you want this kind of haircut, you do want to ask for a textured bob and make sure you know the exact length. I think the length that goes like right above the shoulder is just perfect for nearly everyone. It's such a cute hairstyle. I love this one. Okay, this one looks like another bob. I love her bob haircuts. I think they are the cuts that have looked the best on her. I think that they make her look chic. I think they're feminine, they're versatile, and I like that this haircut can also be worn straight for her and also curly or wavy. So she's put in some beach waves in there. It looks like the beach waves were wanded. They may have been flat ironed. I doubt it though. It really depends on the texture that we're starting with. If you're starting with very, very frizzy hair texture, it was probably flat ironed. It depends how much time she had before she went on the carpet. So all of these factors go into how the hairstyle looks at the end of the day. She could have used a little bit of teasing on the ends there, but I mean, she has a lot of hair and I think she looks gorgeous here. I wanted to pull up a picture of her when she was with Justin. Look at how thick her hair was, and I think this is really, really important because as we get older, we do end up losing hair. Various factors. I mean, she went through surgery, stress. I mean, these kids go through a lot of stress in Hollywood. You can see over here how thick her hair was. She basically looked like she was wearing a wig. She had a really, really thick, healthy hair. And I think that was the time when she was wearing her hair long a lot. In a lot of her videos, it was long. And I think for a while she was wearing extensions just to keep her length. And recently she's cut it off. Like I said, she may have been losing hair after her surgery and things like that. So let's take a look at some other photos. I love this photo of her with the curly hair. There's a couple things here. First of all, she's had some highlights that were not toned. Maybe the toner had washed out because they're looking a little bit yellow. Whoever styled her hair was working with her natural hair texture. My guess is that her hair, probably due to different elements like constantly blow drying the hair and constantly using chemical processes. So there's chemical damage, there's heat damage. It ends up getting frizzy and dry and more difficult to work with versus the picture that we just saw when she was with Justin. She had gorgeous hair that looked like it was extremely thick and very, not easy to work with, but it was softer. But after a while, we all end up with kind of like this kind of really frizzy, dry hair. Also, celebrities are flying a lot, they're traveling a lot, so the water quality, it does change. If they're going from country to country, you could go from hard water to hard water to hard water. It can really take a toll on our hair or on their hair. It's cool that her hairstylist wanted to work with this texture. They were like, you know what, you've already got some nice kink to your hair, a nice curl to your hair. And it looks like it was just wanded with a curling iron. This hairstyle could have been diffused, so the hairstylist may have added a little bit of hair product and then curled every single hair and combed it through and then diffused every single strand individually, and or added a wand just to enhance that curl. So it's not fully heat styled. I think they used her natural hair texture and just enhanced it a little bit with a little bit of product and a little heat. This is an old photo of her where she was much younger. Look at how thick her hair was. Her hair was probably so thick that her hairstylist probably spent like hours trying to thin out her hair with some texture shears or thinning shears. I don't particularly love this haircut on her. It reminds me a lot of the Rachel. It's very structured layers around the face that are meant to kind of engulf the face and bring everything forward. This is her most recent photo on Instagram. Again, the bob. I think she rocks the bob. It makes her look chic and feminine and grown up. Very few people have like a straight middle part. Most of us have a little bit of an off-center side, and so when the hair comes forward, the way that it falls makes it look like you have more hair on this side or longer on this side, but really if you push the hair back a little bit, then the hair falls straight like this. So styling the front of the bob is really important, and I think here she probably wanted it to sway a little bit to one side. She could probably wear it down dead center and flat iron it, but you can see right here, and I've noticed this, that she gets her hair texturized a lot. Again, I think even if her hair has been thinning, the texture is something that her hairstylists have always done. I think her hairstylists go in and either point cut into the hair to create texture, or they use massive thinning or texture shears to take out a lot of that weight and that bulk and give her movement. This photo is taken from her Instagram. This is her natural texture. She probably let it air dry. It looks like she was just at the beach all day and then she just let it air dry, or she washed it and just let it air dry. You can tell that she's got bangs here, but you can see that there's a lot of frizz, there's a lot of dryness, and I bet you she uses a lot of masks and a lot of hydrating products. These celebrities go through so much chemical and heat damage. What you see in the photos when their hair is done is a lot of products to make it look like that, to make it sit a certain way and to make it look healthy. Heat is one of those things that makes the hair look really shiny and healthy, but in fact it is extremely damaging. So imagine how much heat her hair has had to go through to make it look sleek and shiny and gorgeous like this photo. Look at all those split ends, look at all of that damage. So even celebrities have hair damage and it's totally normal. And here's another one. I feel like she might have put in some kind of a curl cream or something and then scrunched it and then just let it air dry. I wonder what she's wearing in her hair, because I can see that like the curls are kind of defined. She probably liked her curls that day. She's like, hey, I look cute, I'm gonna take a couple photos. I love the bangs on her. She's got such a beautiful face. I just don't think she should ever go without bangs. I like her hair before, but the bangs are just beautiful. If you're thinking about getting bangs, you have to keep in mind that there are a lot of maintenance. If you're wondering about if you should wear bangs, you can get clip-ins and try them out at home and see if you like them. Here's another photo of her from her Instagram of a bob. I don't know why they did this triangle thing. I don't know if it was part of a look. Not my favorite look. I think it looks good. Like overall, it's okay. Again, I don't like big hair on her because she's got such a round, beautiful face. I like it when it's slimming. I just feel like it really hides her face. And I think that's why I love the bangs on her so much, because it really softens her face. This just looks really harsh. And again, from the side, it looks like it was meant to be like a little bit beveled in the back, and then it's just not working. Okay, this is my favorite type of hair. I love beachy hair. This was definitely aided with a little bit of heat tools. I think it was probably one of those, the triple barrel irons, or someone went in with a flat iron and just kind of did mermaid waves, or it could have been done with a curling iron where you just kind of like flip the iron back and forth. And the way you can tell is because there is a kink right here. So you can see there's been kinks here. I can see a straight line here and a straight line here. So I really love this. I don't know if she has extensions in here. It's possible she probably has a couple of extensions in there, probably some tape-ins. I just want to say that I love this style. This is such a beautiful photo of, again, her natural texture. She's in daylight. You can see her hair is starting to wave here. So her hair does have a tendency to turn curly if nurtured properly. So you can see right at the roots here, she's got a wave, she's got a curl. But over here, you come here and a lot of these curls have gone loose and they've gone straight. And the reason for that is a lot of chemical and heat damage. The more you blow dry the curl out, the more damage you do with bleaching and color, and probably swimming, because I'm pretty sure she has a pool and she goes to the beach, and all that salt water and sun and everything is going to ruin the texture of curly hair. There's not much definition to her curls, which is why she probably needs to heat style. So it's kind of like a cycle that never ends. The only way she would be able to get her curls back nice and healthy is if she would stop curling her hair or straightening her hair. She would have to literally just stop using heat damage and stop coloring her hair. It's a huge thing to ask of a celebrity, but I just want to let you know that if your hair is like this, a little bit of nurturing, a little bit of cream cleansers and like the right products and just leaving it alone can get you back to your like a nice curl. curl. I also feel like no matter how much product she uses and how much treatments she uses, it's probably not catching up. She's not giving her hair time to breathe or reconstruct. Here's another photo of her with bangs. Again, do you see that silhouette falls and it kind of frames her hair? It's just so pretty, and I love the bangs because she can really play with them. They're a little bit longer in this picture, so she can make them kick out a little bit and, you know, do that really beautiful 70s look. And she can also wear it down and she can pull it up to get those wisps around her face. Those are really, really pretty wisps. I love this haircut. This is trending right now. So if you want a haircut like this when you go to your hairstylist, just show them the picture. Here's another photo of her from her Instagram with her natural hair. And I bet there's a ton of serum here because I can see the shine. You can see her curls coming in. I love curly bangs. Curly bangs are so cool. If you wear the right products and you kind of really take care of your curls and you brush each individual section individually and you scrunch it and you leave it alone, or you can diffuse it, you can get really, really cool bangs. So it's kind of like these shaggy cool bangs. I wanted to show this picture from her Instagram to show you again another picture of her natural texture. You can see a lot of cowlicks here, and the reason I'm pulling this up is because if you are looking to get bangs like Selena Gomez and you have hair like this, your hair is naturally curly, it tends to go a little curly, a little wavy, you're gonna have cowlicks and you're gonna have things kicking out around the hairline. You have to push the hair down, you have to put maybe some products if your hair is really stubborn, and then hold it down and then just kind of like blow dry it so that the hair falls straight down or it kicks out. You have to tell the hair what it wants to do. This is the Coach ad that she did. I can see here on her ends that her hair is texturized. So adding in those PC pieces where we kind of like create little triangles at the end of the hair is really nice for hair types like hers. This is proof of all the texture. A lot of thinning here, a lot of texturizing. I'm guessing she probably tells her hairstylist at this point she knows what she likes, and she tells them, don't make it blunt, make it texturized. So if you have hair like her, make sure you ask for texture so that you can wear it both ways. Here you can see she had a lot of hair. This is an older photo. She had a lot of hair, but I think she added more extensions, so you can see how different her hair looks. I believe these are extensions right here. You can see that they're kind of like sitting separately from the rest of her hair. Just adds a little bit of density and length. These look like clip-in bangs. They don't look like her natural bangs. Actually, they might be her real bangs, or maybe not, because you can see right here that this is her natural texture. Again, she's got those kinks, and her hairstylists use that, and they cut in tiny little pieces of hair here to kind of frame her face. But my guess is that these are clip-in bangs and they were just texturized to look like they were her natural. You guys let me know in the comments what you think. Do you think these are her real bangs or fake bangs? The infamous Coca-Cola photo. Her hair used to be long and healthy and gorgeous. I don't think there's any extensions here. It's possible she might have like a couple wefts in there. I think her hairstylist probably did a great job if there are extensions in there. Nothing to say here except that I just really love this haircut. Oh my god, I love these bangs. Do you see how beautiful she looks with bangs? I think bangs, honestly, I've had so many clients come in asking for bangs and they look good on 99% of people if done properly. I love wispy bangs. These are wispy bangs. If you're looking for wispy bangs, this is what you want to show your hairstylist. I really love just how soft and feminine it looks, and it kind of just softens the face. It's really pretty. If you wear glasses, it looks good. You can diffuse the hair so it kicks out. Her hairstylist went in either to point cut or they used texture shears. I think her hairstylist did a lot of point cutting, and her hairstylist is probably extremely talented because this is beautiful. This is absolutely gorgeous. Let's talk about her blonde phase. One of the reasons I think that she keeps cutting her hair is probably because of the time that she went blonde. I hear this a lot from clients where they would say, I bleached my hair once and my hair has never been the same. I personally don't think that that is true because I really believe that everything starts on the inside. I think it was many, many, many variables that go into bleaching your hair and then losing your hair or having it fall off. Once the bleach is out of the hair, there's no reason why your hair should change. I think a lot of times we get older and a lot of factors and variables go in, like stress and diet and travel and more stress. Illnesses happen and surgeries happen, and all of those things together can make you lose your hair or have it like kind of just stop growing the way it used to before, like we saw with her picture with Justin. After she went blonde, I feel like she just embraced the bob. This is a serious, I didn't read up on it, so I don't know how they did it, but I'm guessing probably 2 sessions, back-to-back foils, a lot of bleach and tone, or 1 session that took like probably 34 hours with a ton of Olaplex and a ton of toning. Her hair is so thirsty. You could like dump a gallon of oil on it and it would drink it up. You have to go over it with heat to make it look shiny and smooth. So imagine all of that damage that goes into doing hair like this. I don't recommend it unless you are willing to put up with all of the maintenance and all of the headache that goes with doing hair like this. I don't like this color on her. I love her as a brunette. But I think we all need to go blonde at some point in our lives just to know what we have. What we have was good. I think nature doesn't lie. This is an older photo. Again, you can see the difference in her hair, how it has changed since she was younger. My advice is don't ever compare your old hair to the current present moment, because so many variables go into your hair. You can't show your hairstylist a picture from when you were 16 and want the same haircut and expect it to look the same. It's not gonna work. There's so many variables. Our hair changes all the time, just the way our skin changes. Enjoying what you have is really, really important. More bangs. I think these are being called the bottleneck bangs. They are shaggy bangs. They are, I don't really name anything. I just call them like shaggy bangs with wisps around the face. The easiest way for you to get something like this is just to show your hairstylist a picture. I absolutely love the bangs on her. Look at how soft and how it contours her face. What the bangs do for her is they actually create this really nice silhouette where it looks like the main focal point are her eyes, and then it kind of pulls up her cheeks as well. This is my absolute favorite hair on Selena. I think the density is perfect. It's not too thick and not too thin. The texture is perfect. The color is perfect. I think the length is perfect. This is perfect. It's beautiful. Once you go short and you enjoy it, most people never go back. So if you are looking to get hair like this, just show your hairstylist this photo. Show your hairstylist the pictures of the haircuts that you want. If you have thick, heavy, weighed down hair, these types of haircuts would look great for you. Make sure your hairstylist is someone who knows how to texturize hair. They are an organic hair cutter. They don't just do blunt haircuts and don't add texture. So there's a lot of hairstylists that do texture, and some hairstylists do not do any texture. So make sure you ask your hairstylist if they use texture shears or if they do any point cutting, because that's really important. This is excellent point cutting. So that's all I have for you today on Selena Gomez's hair. Let me know if you want to see other celebrities in the comments, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if it helped, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.